And you're listening to Morning Report on RNZ National. Safety concerns have forced Fire and Emergency to shut down its live fire training facility for new recruits. FENZ has two centres that simulate fire conditions to prepare firefighters for going into burning buildings. But a safety notice was issued for its Rotorua facility in September because it was leaking toxic smoke. A similar facility in the South Island was also shut down earlier this year. New Zealand Professional Firefighting Union National President Joe Stanley was acting manager of the National Training Centres when the Rotorua facility was shut down. He joins us now. Kia ora, good morning.
Kia ora, good morning.
Can you tell us a little what actually happens at these live fire training facilities?
So these facilities are set up to enable Fire and Emergency New Zealand trainers to train new firefighters in what they would experience in a simulated environment when they go to a real fire. So we burn material inside the buildings. The smoke is supposed to be captured and then treated, either burnt off or mixed with water to take away all the particulates in it. But the facility allows our trainers to put our new firefighters through the same environment that they would experience in a house fire or a building fire.
And what has gone wrong here?
So I think to boil it right down to the base of it, effectively this has been a lack of resourcing in our infrastructure that we use to train our new firefighters for a number of years. It's very similar to what we're seeing with our fire trucks, with our fire stations around the country. The organisation has just not prioritised what we need to do to keep our people safe and to train our people effectively so they can keep our communities safe.
So you can't use these facilities. Where are these firefighters being trained now then? What is the impact on training?
So the impact on training was when I closed the facility earlier, the one in Rotorua, we investigated taking New Zealand firefighters to an Australian fire service and using a more contemporary, advanced system over there. But that was cut off, and now we have to ask Auckland Airport Fire Service if we can borrow theirs for a few days and then move our training plan around to try and meet our lesson outcomes for those new firefighters. It's not a very good system. It certainly wouldn't be what I would want for new firefighters who are being sent out to the community to respond to structure fires.
So FENZ says that while we have restrictions on live fire training capacity, that it does have the ability to continue with critical training.
Well, that ability is going to Auckland Fire Service and asking them if we can use theirs, which is suboptimal because Auckland Airport Fire Service, they use that specifically to train their airport firefighters. Airport firefighting, while very similar in nature, is not the same as what we do in the community. They're very focused on the aviation firefighting, whereas we have a number of different types of structures that we have to teach our new recruits how to fight fires in.
Right, so are you saying then that the new recruits are not receiving sufficient training?
I don't think that the training is optimal. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The trainers who are firefighters and who are NZPFU members are doing the best they can in a really difficult situation. The organisation is under-resourced our infrastructure for training, and in the meantime, we're doing what we always do. We're trying to get the best out of the situation for our new firefighters.
Just very quickly then, so can these facilities be brought back online, or do we need new facilities?
Well, the facility sits inside our National Training Centre, so it will take significant infrastructure resourcing to be able to bring that back online. But I think it is possible. We just need acceptance from the organisation that money needs to be spent on training our firefighters.
Appreciate your time this morning. That is Joe Stanley, New Zealand Professional Firefighting Union, the national president there. We did ask Fire and Emergency for an interview. They responded with a statement which says it has started a contingency plan to deliver training for current recruits when it was issued with the safety notice. It says it investigated several alternative options for training, and the planning it undertook demonstrates its ability to continue to deliver critical training.